Hi everyone, it's Mr Pratt. I hope you're all okay and coping with self-isolation. I imagine it's really strange for you being at home when you're expecting to be at school. It's really strange being in school with so fewer children and so fewer adults around as well. I've really missed not seeing all of you in school. I've really missed not giving out primary phase leaders awards as well. And I think I'm going to really miss doing praise assembly on Friday as well. So what I thought I'd do is I'd just share with you the fact that even though you're at home, you're still winning loads and loads of house points. And we didn't have an assembly on Friday, so I thought I'd just share with you the results from praise assembly last week and this first couple of days, just so you can find out who has won. So I won't do it with the same level of suspense as we normally have, but I am really pleased to share with you that in the last week and 2 days that you've not been in school, Badger, you have scored an amazing 592 house points. Well done, Badger. Fox, you've scored 678 points. Well done, Fox. Hare House, you've got 640 points. Well done, Hare. And Otter, in the last week and a couple of days, you have scored an amazing 709 points. So, well done, Otter. You are this week's winners. But loads of points are still being given out. So, I'll try and update you again later in the week or next week to see who the winner of our House Points Award is. I'm not going to do a class award this week for the most points because I think it's all been so strange and so many people have actually been a bit poorly and been self-isolating that they might not have had the chance to win as many points as they would like to have done. But I think you're all winners, really. It's been amazing to go online and see how many of you have been taking part in all the seesaw activities, doing lots of reading, lots of spelling activities, but also looking at what your parents have been saying you're doing as well, with lots of other crafty fun activities. Don't worry too much about I've got to do an hour of writing, an hour of math, an hour of this, an hour of that. If you can do some of it, that's amazing. We'll be really, really grateful to you for doing it. But just remember, these are really unusual times, and it's times like this when people around you, they look at your character and they look at your person, and that's when they really find out about you. So use this as a bit of time to say, do you know what? I'm going to do some learning about myself. I'm going to use it to do a bit of learning about other people. Do some nice craft activities. Do something kind for other people. Develop yourself as a person. Take pleasure in being out in your garden, doing one of those little small things with mum, just maybe doing something nice that puts a smile on her face. And actually, you'll look back at this time and go, do you know what? I had a really amazing couple of weeks at home with mum or dad. Yeah, we were self-isolating. Yeah, there was all this terrible stuff going on in the world. But I've done something to try and make a difference. And if we can all try and make a difference in our own little way, it's going to put smiles on a lot of people's faces and get us through this really tricky time a lot easier than it would if we were just, sat doing loads of really boring paperwork all the time. Now, I've put a little thing on Facebook asking parents what they want. We've got story time with Mrs Doherty. We've got phonics time with Mrs Simpson. I'm not going to copy that because they're amazing at that. I've had one parent ask me if I'll do a live PE session. I'm not going to compete with Joe Wicks. That guy's amazing. I thought what I'd do is I'd set you a little teaser question. I'll try and do one every day so that you can test yourself with something. I might do a bit of a riddle. It'll take a bit of working out. You can email in to keystage1@cranbrook-educationcampus.org.uk or keystage2@cranbrook-educationcampus.org.uk, or you can get your parents to comment on the Facebook thread that this is going to be posted on. My question for you today is, there are two countries in the world that have names where letters from the alphabet are in order, and there's three letters in the alphabet. So I mean like the letters A, B, C in order in the name of a country. Now ABC is not one of the answers, but there are only two countries in the world that have concurrent letters, and there are three of them in their name. I wonder if you can name them for me. I got asked this question a while ago and it took me quite a while to think of the answer. So I'm going to give you some advice. Don't Google it because that's cheating. Give it some real thought. But you might want to get out an atlas. You might want to get out a map. You might want to look on a globe and see what you can find. You might want to have that conversation, that FaceTime with grandma, granddad, auntie, uncle, who you know knows loads of really strange facts, because they'll be the person that can help you with this. And maybe use it as a time to have a chat with them, check up on them, make sure they're okay as well. They'd really appreciate it. Now, in school, the next couple of days are going to be a little bit strange. I'm going to be here every day just to make sure that everything's okay. If you've got any questions, any concerns, anything you're worried about, you know how to get hold of me. You know I'll be here, you'll know I'll respond to you as quickly as possible, because we will still really care about you. Just because we can't see you face to face doesn't mean we've stopped caring. We're still here. We still want you to know that we want to make sure you're okay. Get in touch with us. Maybe even just get in touch with us to be nice to us and say, hey, how are you getting on? We're thinking of you as well. Because it's really unusual for everyone at the moment. Please look after yourself, stay safe, wash your hands, as often as you can, more often than you normally would. Particularly if you've just gone to the toilet, we have a lot of conversations around that in our assemblies, don't we? Make sure you're doing it, look after yourself, and maybe see if you can carry out a random act of kindness for someone you live with as well. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Tell me if you can think of the answer to my riddle, to my teaser. Remember, 2 countries in the world that have got 3 concurrent letters from the alphabet in their name. Anyone who can do it, I'll think of a good prize for you because it's a really tricky question. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.